Novak Djokovic has just shared his thoughts after being defaulted from the 2020 US Open. Just for context, after being broken at 5-all against Pablo Carreño Busta, Novak accidentally hit a linesperson at her throat with the ball, which sent her on the ground and in need of help. Djokovic was immediately regretful of this and went to console her, but that didn't help his cause, as he was ultimately defaulted. Novak left the tournament site immediately and didn't do any press, which many didn't like. Among those critics is Tim Hetman, who was also defaulted for something similar. Novak though just released a statement on Instagram saying, "This whole situation has left me really sad and empty. I checked on the linesperson and the tournament told me that thank God she is feeling okay. I'm extremely sorry to have caused her such stress. So unintended, so wrong. I'm not disclosing her name to respect her privacy. As for the disqualification, I need to go back within and work on my disappointment and turn this all into a lesson for my growth and evolution as a player and human being. I apologize to the US Open tournament and everyone associated for my behavior. I'm very grateful to my team and family for being my rock support, and my fans for always being there with me. Thank you, and I'm so sorry." I thought this was a good move by Novak, and I do think his apology was genuine and heartfelt. I also wasn't that up in arms about him not attending the press conference, because while Hetman's point is valid, I could put myself in Novak's position and say that he is valid too. After you lose, you already want to leave the tournament site as quickly as possible, but if you're defaulted, you don't want to talk to anyone, especially in the manner in which this all went down. Of course, putting the linesperson's thoughts first, I am glad he gave us an update on her condition and that she is okay. This should have never happened, but I feel really sorry for Novak because it was an honest mistake and was so avoidable. I don't think anybody is happy about this position, even Carreño Busta and the rest of the field, because they want to defeat Novak on their terms. Speaking of Busta, he defended Djokovic, saying that it was definitely not intentional.
No, of course, I think that this was not intentional. You know, I don't think that any one of us, of the players, do this kind of thing intentional. You know, it's just the moment. It's just I broke him the serve and you know, he threw the ball. I think that it was bad luck. No, you know, you cannot do this. But of course, I think that Novak never wants to hit the line empire.
Nick Kyrgios, while I'm sure didn't want this also, of course had to give his 2 cents, saying that if it were him, the backlash would have been much more severe. I agree that people would have probably been tougher on him given his previous history of outbreaks, but he would have received the same punishment as Novak. Here's the USTA statement on what went down. In accordance with the Grand Slam rulebook, following his actions of intentionally hitting a ball dangerously or recklessly within the court, or hitting a ball with negligent disregard of the consequences, the US Open tournament referee defaulted Novak Djokovic from the 2020 US Open. Because he was defaulted, Djokovic will lose all ranking points earned at the US Open and will be fined the prize money won at the tournament, in addition to any or all fines levied with respect to the offending incident. The woman who the tournament site is named after, Billie Jean King, shares a similar viewpoint, tweeting, "Here are my thoughts on the Novak Djokovic default. First, I hope the line judge is okay. The rule is the rule, and it is unfortunate for everyone involved, but in this specific situation, the default was the right call. There's been a big debate over whether Djokovic should have been defaulted, and I'll make a separate video where I'll better analyze the incident and produce a well-informed and concise viewpoint of my own." That's all for this video, and let me know what you thought about Djokovic's statement. Do you feel it was genuine? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you're notified whenever we post new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Grand Slam Tennis News Today.